Alright, hi everyone, it's me. I figured I would show you guys what I do for my filter. I basically buy a polyfill extra loft quilt batting medium because it's a little coarser. You can still see my fingers through it, but it's pretty thick. Kind of like sponge. Here's one of my filter cartridges right here. You can see I've already got one on there. I just cut to fit, and then I place it over. Kind of get it under those flaps right there. And then, alright, and then these over here, I've already cut to fit. It is 3 sheets on this one filter. And what I do is I lay them on top of this as such. And then I pull the extra through. You'll have to bear with me doing this one-handed. I pull it through. Okay, and then you can see how it fits the back of that nicely. So then I do 2 more sheets in the same manner. Okay, and it is finished as such. It's not exactly the prettiest looking, but it works. This is my Aqua Clear 110. And then I just put it where it goes, right in there. Make sure it gets down in there good, and this is all it requires. This will hold it as the water passes through, it'll filter it. And polyfill, this whole bag, polyfill, and I mean this thing is like as big as my bed, unrolled, literally lasts me like 6 months. And that's at 2 water changes a week. Just make sure it says 100% polyester. That's really important. Anything else will foul up your tank and could have additives and stuff. And I've got another filter to do, so I will show you that in a second. Alright, here we go. This is my Aqua Clear 75, which I actually prefer over my 110, because it has more room for filter media. This whole box can be packed full of polyfill. Oh, and by the way, that's just 1 week. So if anyone ever tells you that goldfish aren't dirty little water pigs, I want you to look at them in the face and tell them that they're crazy. So let me get all this taken out, and I will show you how I reapply it. Alright, so this is the sponge that I leave in there all the time. It's another form of biobacteria to grow. I just rinse it out, and you can already see how the water looks just from rinsing out this sponge. Okay, so what I do, I bring it over here, put the sponge back in its filter, get a cartridge. I already have them cut to fit over here, so I put 2 on the front. And again, doing this one-handed, so bear with me. Just kind of stuff it down to the bottom. Right. Tuck it under the flaps. There we go. And get the extra tucked in there. And then the back's a little more tricky. You kind of have to pull this part back up. And then, let's see, I really can't do this part one-handed. Hold on. Okay, so basically I take it and I just pull it through the bottom here after I put 2 pieces on the front and the back. I pull it through and I flip it back over and I stuff the sponge part back down under its flaps. And it's okay to have extra at the top. That part isn't going to bug anything or stop your filter from working by any means. Alright, so that is done, and you can see it comes out a little bit, but that's okay. My filter's powerful enough to push through it anyway. So basically what I do is I then dunk that in the dirty water, because you always want to rinse your things in old tank water. Never fresh water, because the bacteria you've squeezed out is in this water now, and I kind of want some of it to go back in there. So now we just put it back in here, and now we're going to do this part. This is another filter cartridge. It's usually used for carbon or whatever, but I have Purigen in it and then more polyfill to filter. So just extra filter floss and Purigen. And I just squeeze that out. I don't put new in there every time, because you don't want to replace everything all at once, or you're going to lose all your beneficial bacteria and your tank could crash. And since I'm overstocked, that would be a very, very bad idea. So, but that's about it, what I do for tank maintenance. It's pretty simple, easy, and it's a lot cheaper than buying all those filter cartridges all the time and spending like $10 on a pad when you can spend $10 on a whole roll and cut to fit your own. So that's how I do my tank maintenance. Don't mind the plants, I'm trimming again. And also, I wanted to show you guys my biomedia cartridge. This is where all the good stuff lives. It's a pre-filter pad right here, and then all of that good stuff resides in these little gravel looking things. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, all that is what's eating up your ammonia, your nitrates, your nitrites, all that little gunky stuff. That's what's doing the hard work for you. I use Matrix, which is also made by Seachem. They are fantastic. Ever since I added it, I always had trace ammonia, and since I've added them, I haven't had any ammonia issues, and I have an overstocked tank, so that is wonderful. Shove that back on there, and that goes for a little quick dip, and then it sets over top of this cartridge. As long as you do this pretty quick, it usually takes me about 10-15 minutes. Your biobeneficial bacteria is not going to die. It usually takes 30 minutes to an hour of no oxygen or no fish poo for your biomedia to die. So I usually try to do this whole process pretty quick and get the water back on. And if I'm going to take a while, like do a whole tank clean, I'll go ahead and put the filters back together and dump, cups of water over it so they get some oxygen flow. But I figured you guys might find that helpful. Could save you a lot of money in the fish department, because I know it's an expensive hobby. But alright, there you go. Say bye-bye to the babies. They're going to get some fresh water soon. Alright, bye guys.